Turning my mic up. Oh, there it is. Up, there it is. Hey, welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Now, we are here on a very special Monday because we're going to be playing Arcanum, where the last time we left off, basically... Hold on, let me show you guys this. Look at Dog's face right now. If you guys want to look at Dog right now, he looks like he is tired of your shit. He looks like somebody you just got told a bad joke.
He looks like he has 2 mortgages and alimony and child support, which, given how far he's carrying this team, he probably does.
Yeah, he probably does.
That's just pain from how much he's carrying. And also joining us, of course, is Mr. Tex and Mr. Goat on my right over here. Goat's right here.
Hello.
Mr. Tex is over here.
Hello.
With no pants on, but there's nothing we could do about it. He just runs around the house like this all day.
Goat wears no pants. I wear no pants.
When he goes pee, he pulls his pants all the way down to his ankles, and he just goes, you know? And that's in public restrooms. I mean, that's just... hey, man, he's a free man. He can do whatever he wants.
I got to get naked to eat and shit. Speaking of eating shit.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't call it shit. Tonight we're going to be eating... it says MRE from Czech...
The Czech Republic.
Yeah. The people who brought you checkers and
for the people who invented
75.
For the people who invented a fine line of firearms to include Czeska and Brno, and as well, not to be underestimated, Alpha Group. But most interestingly,
Defenestration.
And they also have a wonderful library in Prague. If you've not seen the Prague Public Library, it's like the best public library in the world. But, really fun fact, Czech fact.
Check it.
They're the guys who invented Budweiser.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The real Czech beer is called Budweiser. The American company stole its name.
Oof.
It's sold over here as Czechvar, but yeah, they actually lost the right to use their name here in the Czech Republic. Or sorry, in the U.S. from the Czech Republic, which is really sad. But so, Czech MRE for Mr. Mike.
Yes. I'm looking forward to eating this MRE, which is totally...
I'm doing the heavy lifting here. You can just say it.
Well, actually, I'm going to be tasting a lot of it. I ate beforehand. I'm actually fine now. I had an anti-gas pill, so I'm okay, I believe. I'll be fine. I say as like cut to an hour later, and it's like, Mike has not returned from the bathroom. So we're going to try out this MRE. Mr. Tex is going to take us through the Isle of Despair. I just threw the keyboard into the floor.
Nice.
Hey, Gunnar 708, thank you for the courtesy. Music off, so we can hear that. Wonderful toilet flushing next time. Oh, the keyboard didn't land on its face, so it's fine down there on the floor.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine on the floor. Nobody has to see that.
Get that MRE open. Show those people some.
No, how about this? How about you show us what Isle of Despair is like while I have to go and do all this production shit to set this up? How's that sound? Why don't we just do that?
I want to go home.
IEGAP says, make sure to double check the expiration dates before eating.
I wonder if it's been through many quality checks.
Yeah, you guys need to check yourself right now. Yeah, we have. Hold on, do I have more of these? Yes, I do. Here we go.
Where's the single sad clap?
Oh yeah, that guy. It takes a minute for that one to load because he's a little depressed. Come on, buddy. There we go.
All right, I have to speak to the gate man.
Yeah, he goes, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for the Black Mountain clan. Can you help me?
A clan? I don't know any clans around here. You need to speak with Thorvald about that.
Thorvald.
Who is he?
Thorvald is the leader of the Enclave. He settles the disputes between its walls, but to get to see him, you need to talk to Ogden, the guard, first.
Can I go inside now?
Of course, but first you need to hear the rules. There are only 2 of them. You can do anything you want as long as it doesn't interfere with anyone else, and in the event of any dispute, Thorvald is the final word.
You have my gratitude.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about wandering outside the encampment here.
Why is that?
We've lost quite a few people to a, sorceress beast that defies our guns. I myself saw a man eaten alive by the beast when his gun was fired.
All right, thanks for the warning.
I'm serious. Mr. Ito just gave everyone a bunch of subs, so get ready to hear Tax Collector. Oh my God, thank you.
Tax Collector.
Thank you very much.
Here we go again.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go adjust microphone and video.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Mm-hmm. He likes potatoes, eh? Yes, what sort of work? Oh, excellent. Tax collector, again. So I have to get moonshine. This guy has asked me to carry a jug of his potato moonshine to a man named Maximilian, who is on the island, which I will do.
Why can't he just do it himself?
Because the people disappearing, what with the beast and all.
But that's outside the camp.
Thank you, Gunnar,
Yes.
for the 500 pennies he just threw in
So
our...
was the delivery of the
Yeah.
moonshine.
Ah.
The Elder Despair is actually pretty nice.
No, it's
I mean-
not. It's a prison.
It's fine. It's Australia. I mean, eventually it's going to be nice. It's going to have great beachfront property.
It's gonna have hot women.
It's oh yeah. It's
Oh, dude.
it's
Oh, yeah.
unless they're already it's just
Bruh.
41 C outside probably. What is
It's gonna have Mad Max for real.
yeah. Actually, you know what, for a tropical island, this has got a lot of grass.
Yeah.
It does pretty well for itself. This feels like we're not on a tropical island like they almost didn't build a tile set for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
look.
guy's Jones the Collector, and yeah.
Eoskiv 7 gave us 1,000 pennies. He said, here, take these pennies to throw at other island people. Now, I just got to tell everyone who's giving money to us right now, that goes to Jeff Bezos, not us. We don't see any of that shit until they decide we're worthy.
So Amazon will hold a giant chunk of your money.
Yes.
And collect interest on it probably until they decide to take it. Amazon, if you thought Google and YouTube were cruel, Amazon's 10 times worse.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon straight up does some dystopian
R.I.P. the plumbing.
Victorian era industrialist stuff with their workers, except with AI stuff.
Yeah.
Or like somebody will have a heart attack and die on the floor and nobody notices for 20 minutes, and the week before, like, you put a package wrong and the AI overseer notices and says, you must move that wrong.
Yes.
Okay, time to open up this MRE and see what we got inside. It's sweet off the cuff, trying to fucking set me straight on my phone. Look, I set my phone wherever I want, man. I'll fight. I'll bite.
Yeah.
I'm right. I never was good at rapping. Anyway, here we go. Let's unwrap this fine MRE.
There's a lady here who wants to join this free group of wild women on the island.
Oh.
And she wants to go do it, so I have to go broker a trade.
As nice as that knife is, it's quite inefficient for
Okay,
packaging.
I'll get a fucking another knife.
Even the box cutter would be fine. The problem is that it's so big that it just can't cut. Yeah.
Fucking cool.
It's a very cool knife. It's made out of a file. It was handmade for Mr. Goat. Yeah, I'm like trying to stab this, but I'm like, if I push too hard, it's just going to stab straight through the meal, and then we're going to have, like, what, beef juice on everything? An evening to you, Mr. Ryder Megalon. Take the possibility of getting my bits. They're going to Bezos for reading and answering my Diablo 2 question on the latest podcast. Well, not a problem. Hey, if you guys want to talk to us on the podcast, it's Anchor FM. You can just record it, and we'll put it up on the podcast, because we're... Like, Mr. Tex will still answer his emails. Thank you. That'll work better. Mr. Tex will still read his emails and answer them, but if you're going to send questions for the podcast, record them on Anchor FM with your phone. So it makes it easier on us, and we can just play them back.
So
And
I
it
have
sounds
to
like you're calling
fight.
in.
I have to fight these people in this.
Oh, dude, you're pit fighting.
Yep, that's how I have to earn an audience.
Oh yeah, step into the square circle.
Yeah, I'm not playing their game.
So you're just firebombing them.
Borag dead. I've had enough of this.
Yes, you have, Borag. All right. Aren't there any real fighters around here?
Ha! True pit dog. If I've ever seen one, go back in. There'll be another
I'll do
fighter
that.
waiting for you.
Sounds like you're playing their game to the T. Ooh, chainmail bikini.
She's like, I am human bandit. I crush. Ow! Fire
I got-
bottle hurt.
I like how you're firing from the hip.
This looks like Professor Tex's girlfriend. Yeah. No, she's dead.
Not bulky enough.
No.
It would be like biceps the size of your torso and thighs the size of. Well,
hey man, you take what you can get,
brah.
And that was a whole inside joke, is like, why is he really running?
Yeah.
He has a crazy ex.
Yes.
You know, and I just patterned the crazy ex off of a lady I had a really good relationship with. And if ever she was watching this, she would laugh at it. But she was actually quite brawny. The snoo girlfriend.
Oh, we appreciate you too, Brother Malachi. Thank you, man.
She was very nice.
Yeah.
She was a banker.
A baker or a banker?
Baker. Like,
I
yeah.
was going to say, your mortgage is overdue.
No, baker.
Yeah. No, that explains the brawn.
All right, so let's take a look at what we got in this thing. We got a mandarinka.
Mandarinka.
Yeah, mandarinka, which is a drink that is apparently orange in nature.
It's Tang.
Which means it's probably going to be disgusting. I don't like Tang. If you like Tang, that's you.
I'll try it.
Here's some delicious coffee. I can feel
Coffee
that.
instant.
Oh,
I'm going to have that.
I'd love a sip of the coffee.
Yeah,
Sure.
I can split that up. Little tiny cups of coffee. We got ourselves a refreshing moist napkin on your hands and skin with the scent of Ice River.
That's what it says.
With the scent of Ice River.
That's what it says.
Yes.
Using a napkin, you get a pleasant and refreshing feeling of freshness after cleaning, rinse.
What is it that you want?
Expiration date is on the 25th, so it's a napkin with an expiration date. So eat this early, and you'll be all right. All right. So the next one up is sugar.
Sugar.
Yep, that's what it says on the package. Sugar. More sugar. We will also have some salt or sol, which is that guy right there. And look, we both get these delicious little mints. I hope they're mints.
They're probably like MRE gum.
No, these are mints. There's no way that's gum. That's very like chalky. So we get these nice little mints. I hope they are, because we're gonna find out or not. It's gonna be like Alka-Seltzer tablets.
Or
We just start chewing them.
One of the compressed napkins from the Canadian MREs. Just like,
yeah. Now here's the chewing gum. Right here's a delicious little chewing gum. I hope it's delicious. We have some kind of candy bar. I believe it's like cocoa, maybe.
give me.
It's not. No, I want to. I'll open it. We'll open it at a time. It's something. It's a surprise. We'll find out together. And then, of course, we got a nice little spoon. This is a pretty quality spoon, as you can see.
Nice.
I didn't even put any pressure on that spoon. It just snapped.
Snippity snap.
Yeah. So check yourself on the spoons there. We also have a fine gusto turkey jerky.
Yes.
Natural turkey jerky. However, is there any carbs in this? There are zero. You can have one of these, Tex.
I would like one.
Yeah, they have 0 carbs in them. So there's that.
That's probably crackers.
Yeah, these are crisp bread graham crackers. And I believe these are also the same thing. Yep, crisp bread graham crackers. And that, last but not least, a looks like some kind of goulash.
Goulash.
Yeah. It's it looks vaguely meaty and saucy and spooky. And none of this is in English, so I don't know if we actually have to heat this up.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we'll most likely have to heat that up.
So, to catch you up, what's going on in Arcanum, I spoke with the dwarf that was in charge of the Isle of Despair, or at least the head of the camp. He informed me that there were no dwarves from the Black Mountain clan there whatsoever, and that he was the only dwarf to have ever lived there and was from the Wheel clan. He had no idea why they would be banished, and he said that he needs his clan to know that he is there. So we need to go to the Wheel clan and find out what's going on.
Which is going to be another fun adventure, because the Wheel clan has also got their own fucking problems.
They all do.
Yeah.
So there's a sorceress beast.
I'm gonna heat up some water for coffee.
Sure. There's a sorceress beast.
Yeah.
There's moonshine I got to deliver.
Did you drop it?
Yes. Sorry about that.
Ow. And then we're going down to this beach where there's a lot of crazy stuff that's washed up here on the Isle of Despair. A lot of crazy stuff indeed.
Yeah. Aside from the Black Widow spider that's the size of a dog.
That's normal. This is Arcanum.
This is Australia.
So there's this giant Jules Verne submarine here.
Yeah.
Which is kind of way ahead of anything in Arcanum, technology-wise. So it shows that there was a pre-technology, or there was a pre-history advanced technological civilization. Because you find Arcanum just now rising into the industrial era, and here is obviously something that is the product of advanced industry. And it has been here for a long, long time.
And the person who made the submarine made it very much fish-like, so that would have been interesting to see how that would work. Also, the ancient stuff that he's picking up. Oh, you got a new schematic? What'd you get? Oh, Brownwick's gun. Good, good, good.
Yep.
Another schematic.
No, Virgil.
Oh. Virgil! And he picks it up and starts eating it. He's like, no, I'll get it out of your mouth. What do you got in your mouth? He like runs away. But yeah. Don't worry, you're not late. I just put out the Czech ration. This is the spoon that they gave us. Hey, Goat, when you can you also bring in a spoon? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, the spoon they gave us just literally snapped. So, you know, maybe they should probably get something better than dollar store spoons for the ration. But, I mean, if the rest of the ration is going to be amazing, I think that's a fair compromise. You just have to, when you're in the field, just got to use the little spoon part.
Yeah.
Just
but read this. The schematic is printed on strange paper. It looks to be very old.
The writing is almost faded beyond recognition. Brownwick's chast unparalleled the chemical properties of mithril, violent reaction, controlled destruction, gunsmiths of Vendegroth.
Yeah.
Yes.
You keep finding throughout the game a lot of...
Whoa. Hold on a minute, buddy. Let me see how much we have to put in there, because that's a... Is that a big enough glass for how much we're getting? Because I made the mistake last time. It's quite thick.
I like it thick.
You like it thick.
I'm from Brazil.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just add it all in there and just have a really thick glass of Tang. And thank you for the spoon, Goat. I'll let go. I keep doing this. Keep dropping things. Okay. I need an end table. There we go. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and open up this little candy bar here. Oh, it's dark chocolate. Let's have a little piece of that dark chocolate. And this expires in 2021, so it's still good.
How is the Czech chocolate?
That's actually quite excellent.
You're starting to sound like Steve MRE 1989.
No. I could never wear that crown. That's some huge shoes to fill. But this chocolate, and I love dark chocolate, by the way. This chocolate is damn good. I don't think we could buy chocolate that good unless we go to like one of the
fancy chocolate place.
Yeah,
because most American chocolate is just machine gunned out.
That's quite good. It will be like thick water. Thunderclap Sasquatch asks, Tex is why I... Oh, no, he didn't say asks. I'm sorry. He says, Tex is why I used all my data on Space Station 13 this month.
Yeah?
That's a good reason. Two-back playback speed catch-up time. So he's just watching us. We're like... So when he gets to those parties, he's going to be like, what the fuck are they doing? Buttholes, penis. There we go. So now he'll just have to deal with that. I don't understand when people... oh, that's like an Alka-Seltzer tablet, actually. Here, bring it into the camera shot so people can see it. You gotta bring it in over here. Yeah, you guys didn't get a chance to see that, unfortunately. Let me move all this stuff over. But as Goat poured that in, it actually started to fizz upwards.
which is kind of cool. Now, to go to this women's camp, I need to put on this stupid headscarf.
How is it? You like dark chocolate? Yeah. What do you think, Mr. Goat? Huh? Okay. I see what you mean. What are you eating? Motherfucker, we're about to eat this motherfucking meal in front of us. Goat motherfucker got some meatballs. All right, cool. Fine. I guess I'll eat this whole meal by myself.
No, you won't. I'll open another fucking MRE.
That's actually not too bad. So the Tang, I'm not a big fan of Tang. This isn't too bad. It definitely has like an Alka. I think that's like an Alka-Seltzer drink. It definitely tastes like Alka-Seltzer. Tell her I feel for her, but out of feelings mean nothing. I can give you this old pistol to bring to her. She hands you an old rusty pistol. Tell her to use it to escape if she means to join up with us. Such is life. So in order to join the crazy Amazon ladies, you have to
prove yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what she wants.
All right, well, fine. Okay, so let me open up this delicious turkey jerky. None of these are vacuum sealed, so no hisses on them. Oh, wow, look at the color of it, too. Look at the color of that turkey jerky. It's like a pink color. Most jerky we get in the United States is very dark. There we go, Mr. Tex. Can you hand that to Mr. Tex if you can?
Thank you. Oh, wow. That is actually really... Oh, that has an interesting smell.
It smells really good. All right, let's try a piece.
Oh, that is great.
Oh, that is excellent.
Oh, I like this.
Turkey jerky from Fine Gusto.
Czechs know how to party.
That is actually very good. That makes up for that whole MRE from last time. Let's try out some of that nice coffee.
Well, she tried to escape and didn't, but I refused to help her. Oh, cool. Lock it. I'll take that. All right, anyways.
I like your approach to it.
Well, look, you can get involved in her business, but the ladies on the island were very clear.
Mm-hmm.
They said, we do not need someone who can't fend for themselves. And, yeah, I'm not going to break that thing. They have their own rules. Any more of that jerky left? It is tasty.
Yes. Yeah,
Fuck.
Please have the rest of it.
Yeah, that'll be... I'm actually able to eat part of one of these MREs. Fuck,
Yeah.
That's nice. Fine Gusto. First class dried meat.
So I haven't tried the coffee yet because it is boiling hot, so I'm going to take a very careful sip. No, that's still too hot to enjoy, unfortunately. Can't taste anything with it being like scalding hot. All right. Don't try to drink that. I just did. I just burned the side of my tongue. Yeah, let's try a cracker. Put that out on the table so people can see it.
Man, this jerky is really good.
Oh, can I lift that drink again? I think Goat drank it all. It's an Alka-Seltzer. All right. Well, get your microphone. Nobody can hear you. So it's a very light cookie. Oh, it's got a nice crunch.
It's actually pretty good.
That is not half bad. I'll dip that in the coffee.
Like Steve MRE.
That's not half bad. I like this. Wow. I'm just blown away by... This tastes like... I can't describe it to you, but What it reminds me of is Chex Mix, but like condensed into like a cracker. And I love Chex Mix as a cereal. Good, man. You can have the rest if you'd like. I'm a big fan of Chex Mix. I actually don't like sugary cereals or anything.
As you shouldn't.
Well, come on. You can enjoy a sugary cereal if you like. I'm just not that kind of guy.
It shouldn't be a staple is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, that's fair. But this tastes just like Chex Mix, but like condensed into a cracker. It's quite good.
So what you're saying is the Chex make a good Chex?
They do. And dipping it into the coffee is actually quite a fantastic idea.
I'm just trying to make as many puns as I can.
That is really good. Hot damn. I would eat these as a snack all the time.
We just got to find a source for them. I'm sure there's a source for them. I'm sure you can buy them somewhere.
No, well, check seriously. Like, if you have a good ethnic grocery near you, like Eastern European grocery in this case, check it out.
Yeah.
Unintentional. They're pretty good. Back when I was still in Columbus, there was this really good Russian grocery I'd go to.
It's just another. It's another package of the same thing, but that is quite good. We got 2 packs of sugar, which we will not. We'll just put in the kitchen because we're not going to use it with the MRE. This will go with our actual coffee. Sugar's not really going to be that different from place to place.
It's just sugar.
People who like to differentiate between sugar, I'm like, there's really no fucking way.
Unless it's raw cane sugar.
Raw cane sugar, yes. Or honey.
Yeah, or especially raw honey. Oh man.
All right, so you've already... okay, so here's the bubble gum. We're not going to open that yet. We'll save that for last. We got these 2 tablets here. Oh, these are multivitamins. So you only want to take one of them.
I didn't take a multivitamin today, so...
We'll take it last.
No, take it now.
You eat food so strangely.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I do too.
We eat food like survivors, Mike, because that's what we are.
You're like, I want my glass of grape juice and my spaghetti and peat balls.
That's what we got.
Yep. Move that out of the way. Yeah. Coffee's still burning hot, so we need to cook this.
I'd just empty that out into a stove pan and cook it.
Maybe. Let's open it up and see what's inside.
No hiss.
No, there's a hiss. I just didn't have the microphone up to it.
Oh.
It sounds like a can being open. I'm sure if you have pets, it's exactly the same sound.
Does that spider have titties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm investigating. Another one of these.
It's a very thick-looking gravy.
No, that's Eastern European food for you.
Very thick gravy.
Yeah.
You can see chunks of something in there. Looks like it might actually be pretty good. Let me take a little taste of that.
Gotta get some of that gravy.
It's not bad. That's actually how gravy should taste when it comes out of a can.
Mike, you shouldn't eat that raw. Oh, actually, no, it's ready to eat.
Yeah, this is a meal ready to eat. You could eat this raw.
It's just like my very limited knowledge of Czech. It said cooked at 30 degrees centigrade.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cook until 30 degrees centigrade. It's like, oh, fuck.
It's spider GF.
Dude. Because here's the thing, why Monster Grills are so popular. My conspiracy theory for it is because the monster part is only on the outside.
Yeah. You can see their problems coming from a mile away and still like it, you know?
Well, that and, like a monster girlfriend wouldn't be terrible.
No.
If they, because like, okay, you have a spider lady girlfriend. Maybe not your favorite, but pretty handy in a lot of ways. Like, hey, we need to hang up some Christmas lights. Oh, I'll get that. That's really nice.
She'd put it in a beautiful pattern.
Yeah.
I bet she'd also be way more financially stable than I am.
Spiders are good at banking. Yeah. Fun fact. Spider facts.
Spider facts.
Yeah. Anyway, Goat is a true man of culture.
Yes, I am. Who said that? Was it JC?
Frank.
No, Frank, yeah.
Goat going about his Monster Girl obsession again. Yep.
Man, anyone about my age that was on my parts of the internet has something for monster girls. It's just whether or not they admit it.
Yeah, I have issues. I blame my grandmother. She was a very large woman, and well, the mental issues and strokes and coverage made me suffer a bit. Well, sweet, I hope you feel better today, man, because I'm about to make something out of this goulash.
It's goulash.
You know what's funny is my family made a pasta that was literally just shells, tomato sauce, and hamburger meat, and they called that...
What kind of shells?
Just any kind of shells.
Like snail shells?
No.
No,
like
no,
shells.
like shells and
pasta,
cheese shells.
Pasta shells.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like... Yeah.
Oh, you call them that in English?
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, my family are not kobolds, actually. No, so they'd make this food, and they called it goulash. And I know my cousin Julie's watching, because she's probably laughing, because it's true. It called it goulash. This is goulash. This is what they mean. But for some reason in America, we think pastas like that are called goulash.
No.
Yeah.
I actually had real goulash growing up. You are describing an Ohio or Rust Belt creation.
Yes, it is very much.
He's just describing Mom's tired.
Oh man, look at that skull crusher.
Oh, look at that skull crusher. Oh, look.
Oh shit. Oh no, there's many of them.
They look very large.
Yes.
But also, you have 2 Molotov cocktails. Use them wisely.
He's got one left.
Go away.
I like how they just slide away.
They have a very long distance they can run.
Yeah, but they're not bulletproof.
That's a person.
I know. That's what I always found their voices to be funny, because it's always just like some guy.
Yeah.
Virgil's
It's
gonna
like,
knock
hey,
himself
Mike,
out.
do some gorilla noises, but not too like throaty. The mic's doesn't have very good bass.
Yeah. All right, let me go and
Just like the lunch lady used to make for the goulash.
yeah, American goulash. All right, let me go cook this up and I'll bring it back onto a tray.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I got it up to boiling. Crippled arm. I have a thing for elves. Don't judge. Too late.
I don't know. I mean, of all the fantasy races,
Yeah, elves are the most doable.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
What? What other than don't say halflings or dwarves.
No, probably not.
Oh, tieflings.
Tieflings, yeah. I like tieflings.
Or Aasimar.
Yeah, Aasimar. Oh, I mean that'd just be natural. They're supposed to look like ridiculously good.
Yeah.
I'm wondering where the fuck this monster is. Because they're like, it's just north of us. And I'm like, I'm killing everything north of the camp. Oh, 2 of them now.
This is getting out of hand.
Dog kill.
I like how your whole party spawns on one hex.
Yeah.
And I just imagine that's how you're traveling too.
Yeah, so we're all standing way too
You're
close.
all standing way too close.
We're all holding hands.
No, not even that. You're all just like standing like on top of each other. It's like from shortest to tallest. Like, you know that thing that kids do where like they'll put like their feet on like a parent's foot and then wrap around the calves.
No.
Yeah. No, it's like when like a little kid will like wrap around, and you'll walk.
Oh, yeah.
Them holding, like that.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do that all the time as a kid.
They said it was just north of the camp. Look at this thing, how slow it shoots. Pathetic.
Pathetic. It's dead.
Stupid creatures.
Stupid face.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. I'm going to go back and yell at that guy and be like, okay. Some people tried to get on the ship. Captain Teach shot him.
Nice.
I mean, that's his job.
Yeah, he's Blackbeard. I mean, he's Blackbeard with the serial numbers filed off. You can't see, but Mike is doing the widest dance I've seen.
I can go wider than that.
Oh, yeah, you can. Like, what is that, a half-assed floss?
Can someone be a deer and look up where this stupid monster is?
Sure.
The sorceress beast on the Isle of Despair. I am tired of swapping the map and waiting for Arcanum to tell me. Because you can lay in search patterns in Arcanum, but it starts to look like a narwhal, and then you go crazy. You just start to go a little crazy. Nope. All right, so you've got your can. And you're about to dig in and have some gulabs.
Nice. All right, so here is goulash from Czech. Look how nice that actually turned out. Very thick, very creamy. Lots of chunks of meat in this. They don't look like it's heavily processed at all. Not like I could tell the difference because I eat a lot of hot dogs. All right.
Let's see. If you walk around the top of the fort and then head north for a bit, you should start... so it's not a fast travel thing.
Okay, so it's literally... got it.
Yeah, so walk around to the top of the fort and head north for a bit. You should start seeing some odd footprints in the sand. If you follow these footprints, you should find the beast.
Got it.
I am in awe.
Posted October 4th, 2001. Thank you, Beelzebubba, from TerraArcanum.com.
Yeah,
forums.
Terra Arcanum is where you want to go if you want to get all the mods and also ask any questions about Arcanum. Those people will definitely help. They're the light that keeps this game alive.
Yes.
So I have to say that this is probably one of the best pieces of meat I've ever eaten in a can. It had the right amount of lean beef to it and a right amount of fat. I mean, it was just all excellent. Here's just another extra spoon, man. I didn't eat off this, so go ahead and give that a shot.
Just pour some into my bowl.
No, fucking have some. Don't give it to fucking try some. I ain't pouring shit. Look at this, trying to waste a fucking perfectly good bowl. Motherfucker, damn. Sorry. That is right. Goat's face just went from like, oh.
It's got like a nice fatty flavor without being overbearing. It tastes fresh. It doesn't taste like canned meat.
It doesn't. It's quite good.
So of all the MREs you guys have had so far, how's this one rank?
This one ranks at least an 8 or a 9 out of 10 so far. I have enjoyed the chocolate. These crackers were fantastic. Yeah, try a cracker in that. Here, put that down. I don't want you. I want to.
Soak it in the sauce.
Well, I don't want to. Yeah, here, I'm going to set that back down. There we go. Look at that. Goat's getting him some of that. Look at that.
Here's the thing is like
those geek chemist. Welcome.
Those Czech rations are not that expensive.
Yeah, you got this off Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are on Amazon. I highly recommend them. I think they're good for one meal, though. So don't get this thing. It's like a 24-hour. This is literally a single meal.
No, I didn't get it off. I got it off MRE Mountain.
MRE Mountain. Yes, sorry. MRE Mountain. That is good. And it soaks up that so well, doesn't it?
That's what it's for.
The bread soaks up the gravy so well. Yeah, Goat's like, this is probably the best thing. It's so good. Oh, my God. I'm not trying to be over-exaggerating here. I'm just not used to having very tasty food out of a can. You don't understand.
Well, was there a brand name on that can?
Yeah. The brand is Viseko. Viseko
goulash.
Yep. I can't read that. Starcheski? Staroshesky. Goulash. It's quite good. Yeah. Here's the thing, and anybody in who's probably from a country that would have fine canned foods, you have to understand, in America, everything is processed. Pretty much everything you can get in a can, it's gonna taste okay. You're gonna get used to it, and you'll be fine with it. But when you actually get something that tastes good, you kind of go up to like do a double take and be like, "What the fuck, really?" And so that's what I'm doing right now. I spent most of my life surviving on canned foods and processed foods, and this is the first time I think I've opened a can and it was actually like surprisingly fresh. So yes, the Czech ones. This was a fine purchase. Thank you very much, Mr. Tex.
No problem, buddy.
MRE Mountain, man.
Killed the sorceress beast.
The vitamin's very good as well. Just very chalky texture, but tastes fruity.
Here's the thing. The sorceress beast is in a building that has iron plate riveted over concrete.
Mm-hmm.
So again, a hint at a precursor civilization.
Yes. A civilization that will become more and more apparent as we continue.
It's almost like it was a colony of this place. All right, time to leave the Isle of Despair.
You can never come back.
I know, I gotta turn in this quest.
This is a co-op. This is a play with co-op Steve Nimar 1989 backdrop. That's good. No, he is a man who has an iron stomach and taste buds that can taste the hint out of anything, even if it's extra processed. I have very little taste to begin with, so you could take my review with a grain of salt if you so wish. But just know, as someone who's eaten a lot of processed food in his life, this is probably the best canned food I've ever eaten. I mean, that meat. I've never tasted meat in a can that fresh. Like, Goat's over here just chowing away. Here, dude. Eat the rest of that for yourself. He had a nice hard day workout, and he ate a little bit of meat. He's a little hungry, so I'm going to let him finish the rest of that. I ate before stream, so I'm good to go. But that was fantastic. These crackers are great. We haven't tried the gum yet, or the sugar, but this was just a treat of a ration, man. If I was ever stuck out in the field and someone handed me one of these, that would just make my fucking day. I mean, I would just be sitting there like, probably after a long run, and I'm just looking forward to eating anything at that point. And you give me one of these, there would just be lights in my eyes. This would be fantastic.
I had this guy make me a pair of spectacles out of Cathorn crystals so I can find the secretive entrance to the Wheel Clan.
Yes, their entrance is well hidden because they don't like the outside world.
No, it's like a dwarf fortress fort where you seal yourself off.
Yeah. And anybody who has the knowledge to build the spectacles can get in, which usually ends up being a dwarf, or people who acquired the means through other nefarious ways. But yeah, no, I think the coffee should be cold enough.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I already had to try it.
That's not bad. Did you want to try some, Mr. Dex?
Yes, I would, but I cannot reach my hand that far.
No. Once Go is done just vacuuming up that food. It's amazing. Oh goodness. Let's open up this little wet nap and see what we're dealing with here. Because if it's everything else like the ration, it's probably going to be pretty nice.
This is deliciously mild coffee. I thought this was going to suck. Wow, that's actually pretty decent.
Enjoy the rest of it.
I will. Very nice.
And Tex drinks a lot of coffee, so for him to say very nice, that's a big compliment.
I'm docking points because it's freeze-dried coffee, but this is like the finest freeze-dried coffee I've ever had.
Yes.
Because when I was in college, it was like Folgers or go fuck yourself.
Yeah, burnt ass coffee grounds.
Yeah. And Folgers is what you bring out when you have like an AA meeting. It's not a good coffee.
This wet nap's not bad. It's not like the strongest wet nap in the world, but I mean,
I thought you were like tasting it.
oh yeah, it's not bad. I had a little
it's
taste of it. I'm like, definitely has a bit of an alcohol flavor to it.
Little bit of lemon.
A little bit of a little bit of Fabuloso, which is strange for the. All right, I'm just wiping the table off because we don't have to have all these crumbs on here.
Hey, that's a good test for these rations. See if they can clean up after themselves.
The soldiers don't care. They have a guy who walks around with a trash bag, and if you don't get to that bag, throw your shit away. You're never gonna throw it away. So they just throw it on the fucking ground. They get yelled at. All right, cool. So that's that. I have not tried the multivitamin yet, or the gum. So let's give the multivitamin a run here and see what we got here. That looks like it's gonna be pretty okay. It's a little white multivitamin. It's probably just gonna be like a chalky thing. I haven't had any yet today. Yeah.
What is it that you want?
It tastes just like a Smarties. Like exactly like one. Same consistency and everything. Multivitamins with the consistency of a Smartie. That's pretty good. Yeah, now we try the gum. Oh wow, I don't know if you guys can get that on camera, but the gum, I can't really show it. It's too bright. Well, there's little blue specks on it, which automatically tell me that this is going to be some hella good gum.
Blue specks equals quality gum. Oh, thank you, gum.
No. It means it's going to be extra minty. I like really minty gum.
You know what gums suck are fruit-flavored gums? They always lose their fruit flavoring in like 2 chews. You're like,
Yep.
"Blah, and you're like, I need more gum.
Yes, they do.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh,
Seems to me that you're looking for answers. Perhaps it is time that I answered them for you.
this dick. Who are you?
Don't you know? Are you not the reincarnation of Nazarudin? Has it been so long that you don't recognize your old nemesis? Or perhaps you're not the living one after all, merely a puppet playing his role.
No comprende?
I see. Perhaps you are not the living one. Perhaps Nazarudin, the coward that he is, will not heed fate's call and face me in the final battle. It would be so like him to do so.
Who are you?
I am he of the dark, the rightful ruler of this land, the vengeful god of Arcanum and its races. I am Aronax, and I have come to give you a message.
And that message is?
The message is this. Whether you are the living one or not, whether or not the coward Nazarudin hides in your bones or still rots in his grave, the inevitable will still come to pass. I am returning. It has already been set in motion, and there's nothing you can do about it. I am returning, and all will fall before me. Everyone you know, everyone you love.
I have nothing to do with this. Leave us alone.
See my power? Do you yet understand? Perhaps I need to be more clear. No one is safe, traveler. No one. Not even you.
Aronax!
Remember what I have shown you here. Remember and tell the world. Aronax is returning to Arcanum, and nothing will ever be the same.
What a dick.
You're like, no. He casts a spell and it just bounces off you. You're like, all right, let me introduce you to my Maxim gun.
Hi, this is a 4570.
All right, go. This is very, very minty gum. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Very minty.
It's supposed to make me poop, isn't it?
Maybe. That'd be nice.
Ah. It's like Mentos.
Yeah. The Fresh Maker. That was quite...
I think this literally is Mentos gum.
This is quite good.
So everything is quality.
This was the most quality ration I've had thus far.
Yeah.
So even better than the Canadian ones.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think. Well, I was gonna say I haven't tried all the Canadian ones. They may yet surprise us.
And we do have that pack of American military MREs coming in. So we can see what modern American military MREs are and how they stack.
All right, I'm gonna pull the camera back up.
My next quest is going to be to find a piece of mithril that I can use to make this horrible gun from a arcane civilization.
You're getting Malachian hand people like every day in game.
They're a little mad, yeah. It's okay. They're
Like,
free
how
XP.
many of them are there?
They're a lot. There are many.
All right.
'Cause
Well,
we've
that was
seen, like,
quite good.
2 decent-sized cities so far, or something like that, right?
I've probably killed several hundred Monopoly and ding-dongs.
No, maybe a couple dozen.
No.
Oh.
Don't touch that.
Room tone.
What if I touch this little? What's this red one do?
Don't do that.
What
Don't, no.
Okay.
That's not for you.
Yeah, that was don't do it, Mike. All right.
Yeah, don't fuck my game up, Mike.
Tex, you must now go fight the mayor of Cleveland, Satan himself, to free the world from the malevolence and fix the goddamn potholes. That's your task now?
Oh. God, I gotta manually drag everything. You know what I love about Restizi is he'll buy anything.
Yeah, he's a klepto.
Of course he is. Hey, you want this rag? Yeah, 42 coins. He loves it.
What's great about Restizi is that he's definitely like every hoarder you can imagine. You can't even open up the back door to his house, which just kind of pushes open slightly.
You have to crawl through his house.
He's got like one little trail that goes to his bed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like footpaths.
Yeah.
I like how you have like what 1,000 rounds of ammunition and like 10,000 gold, and you're still rummaging through every garbage can you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Will. No, he got some mithril from the Will clan, but yeah, Caledon will have some as well. As somebody was, Hungry Grimace was pointing out.
Oh, I know.
The very same Grimace from McDonald's.
Oh, cool.
The one that Rod Rockabilly cast Orgasm on in Shadowrun.
Gross.
It's.
Oh no, the Hamburglar stopped them. I remember now.
That was a good episode.
That's season's coming to an end this Friday.
I like how Ronald McDonald, after that fight in the McDonald's, like, aren't you gonna do something? Like, I don't give a McFuck. I don't work here.
I don't even work here.
Yeah, it's just I live in downtown. Yeah, I saw Steve's Thanksgiving MRE. It was quite a wonderful experience. If you guys haven't watched Steve MRE 1989 yet, that's a good one to start with. He makes his own MRE, and it's Thanksgiving. He freeze dries everything.
Oh,
wow!
It like
including
everything.
The cranberry sauce.
Everything.
Nice.
Very nice. It was quite thrilling to watch him. And he had this giant amount of food that he's like, let's get this onto a tray, and it's like overflowing.
It's nice.
Tactical cornucopia.
That was a really good one.
There's a few places to get mithril. There's a few shops that might have it. And if they won't sell it to me, well.
It's my thrusting knife.
Is he gonna eat it next year? Yeah, that would be the real
The real test, yeah.
Yeah. He said he probably won't, but we'll see. Because the problem is that a lot of the stuff he had didn't vacuum seal correctly.
Steve portends the birth of Thanksgiving pail. No! Steve, you were meant to save us from the pails, not join them.
I would really like to see him do a review of Fiesta Pale. No, just because I would love to see him point out what I've said. It's like it's got milk in it, it's not usable, requires a lot of water, requires a lot of stuff.
Requires power, which is the main thing you don't want to need to have an
Okay.
emergency food.
This lady, she's like, there's some, I have work. Yes. This lady invited me to come by later. Yeah.
Oh.
For work.
Uh-huh.
I know what she needs. I'm not trying to be lewd. I'm just saying.
No.
She actually does have work.
She's gonna show you her mithril.
No, she won't. She'll show me how to actually. It's work.
What is it?
She has a missing painting. But it would be uncivil for us to talk on the street, as she has nobility. So I have to come by her house and call upon her in the appropriate manner.
And she's gonna act like you've never met before.
Correct.
Yeah.
That would be correct.
Yes, etiquette.
Steam engine.
Just a small steam engine.
Yeah.
He just
Useful.
like lugs it out of the back. Yeah, that'll be like 400 coins if you got it.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculously expensive, but it's used for making the automata and a few other things. And I think one other thing, but really expensive to make those items, but not terrible. All right, let's see. There's the quality armor guy. Let's see if he's got any mithril. No, because he's a dumbass. He's got sheet metal, which is not really great.
Sweet. I'm not an anime hater. I'm just gonna say something controversial. I really don't care for the abridged series. I never did. I don't think they're funny. Sorry, that's just me though.
Knockout gas.
Yeah. I mean, if you like it, that's fine. There are a lot of things that I just don't think are funny, and that's one of them.
That's the thing is, it's like some people are like, isn't this the funniest thing in the world? I'm like, you know, and it's not like I hate it. I'll just go, and then they think I hate it, and I'm like, no, no reaction, you know.
Yeah, well, it's either you love or you either hate anime. You can't just be like indifferent.
Sure you can.
Hey, thanks, Neezy, for the courtesy.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I just go, it's not for me.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to have to go into one of these magic assholes' shop and see if he'll actually sell to me, which I doubt, which means I'll have to break in. All right, let's see. Eureka of technology. Yeah, he won't sell to me. All right. So
good luck.
Yeah, so there's this dark magic shop.
Oh, what the hell is that? What was that in the bedroom?
Oh, that's their guard animal.
It's a baleful hound.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to
Be a good
break
pet.
in and try to rob this guy of mithril. He has a halfling guard. He has a lot of stuff.
That guard is on his phone. There's
Yeah.
no other reason he'd be looking at the wall.
No, he's.
I was like, "Are you on your scroll?" He's like rolling it up. No. I like the idea of him just like looking through his magic scroll, scrolling through memes from what's that fucking magic place called?
Hogwarts?
No, in fucking Arcanum.
Oh, the Tula school.
Yeah, that's the school, the Tula school. The hottest memes from Tula.
All right. Come on. Jammed shit. We're getting into this chest. I'm sorry, but I need some mithril, and this guy won't sell it to me, which means I have to acquire it. Damn it.
Hello.
And I have very high lock picking, so this is a very hard lock. It's kind of like in Fallout or whatever, where you end up trying to open something and you're like just breaking lockpick after lockpick.
You got it.
Nice.
Oh, it's a lot of merchandise.
He doesn't have what I need, but I'll take his
money in his chakram.
I'll take his weird stuff.
Give me your money and your chakram.
And your boots.
Atomize makes a good point. Humor and anime both hit differently for different people. People are just a bit more sensitive if theirs doesn't quite align with yours. It's true. I've met a lot of people like that. I can't change their mind, so I'm just like...
I mean, like what you like.
Exactly.
And that's in. It's...
Dude, you know how many people don't really give a shit about Star Trek? A lot. Doesn't offend me any.
All right, boom. You're full. Oh.
Almost. I'm going to have to keep coming back here. Oh, and I have to walk slow now.
You just bring it all to the junk vendor and offload it.
Yep, that's where it belongs because it's garbage.
Because it's magic.
It's garbage. It's magical bullshit.
Hey, you know a guy who'll buy it, though.
He's buying it for a
I know a guy at the docks.
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, it's the sword of Simconemmernon with the yeah, best I can do is $50.
Oh wow, is that ring what makes you invisible? But then there's the giant flaming eye and the
yes, $20.
Yeah,
the 2 ring? No, the 1 ring. The 1 ring. Now, I think it's called the 2 ring. You're retarded. No, it's the 1 ring. The 1 ring. I'll give you $50 for it.
Yeah, so you say it's the 1 ring, and I threw it in the fire, and there's a little, the letters came out, but I mean,
I can't read that shit. I think it's in like Chinese.
What is this What is this wingdings? I gotta read this.
No, because he's a pawnbroker, he can actually read it.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, 1 ring, rule them all, and darkness bind them. Okay, I'm feeling $50, and
I was like, who am I gonna sell this to? Sauron?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
And there's a ring wraith right behind him. And he's like, I wish to barter, and he's like, yeah, cash only.
He's like, do you need some cold medicine? Sounds like you got a pretty bad cold there, man. Because I like the way they were described in the movies. Frodo, Baggins, Shia. Ain't no Baggins around here.
All right, let's barter.
Wait, he told you to go find Maxim?
Maxim and Caledon as the master of repair.
You still have stuff to unload on him, dude.
No, I need it identified so I can get maximum bang for the buck because I also want to give some of it to Virgil.
Yeah, there's this guy at the docks.
Steele says, anime is like an AK. Some of them were made by a guy with a Dremel.
Yeah, that's true. Because there's some AKs that are just phenomenal rifles that have like sub-MOA accuracy and they'll last 100,000 rounds. And you've got some AKs that will not cycle. And that's called interordnance. I love when people complain about interordnance. AK Operators Union did a thing about interordnance, and their letter back to them was basically like, you're a fraud and you're a hack, and how dare you? We are an American veteran-owned and operated company.
Who cares?
Yeah, and it's like, thank you for your service, but I only care about your product, not who makes it. It's like, you could say that I have chocolate that's only made by, blind dwarfs, and I'm like, that's neat, but I would like to buy good chocolate.
Yeah.
She's going to buy those fancy boots. Oh, you're identifying.
Yeah.
Good call.
She probably can give you a better price than the fucking dock guy, can't she?
Oh, yeah.
The dude of Fook. Thank you for the courtesy. Also, this weekend, hopefully, we should be playing Star Trek. I will not be streaming it, though. I'll just put it up on the YouTube channel recorded. Only because it's better for everyone's nerves if we're not in front of like a live audience, so they can just enjoy the game and be comfortable.
I don't know why anyone ever cares about what the audience thinks when they're running these games.
It's not that. It's just the idea of there's like a focus on you. I know what you mean, but yeah. Orion needs to be heard. Hey, dude, listen, you're going to be on camera and all that. I'm just going to make sure that it's recorded, and then we're going to put it up the day of when it's done. Or probably the day after, I should say. What the fuck? Oh, you actually want to go live? Damn, all right. Shit. Diggs wants to go live.
The dark helmet is... Oh, it's like, yes, you should.
No, that's fine. I've never heard that one before.
Before you cross the street, Virgil. Just go. You look the way that oncoming traffic comes.
No, that's fine.
That's
like every disappointed person in my life has ever said. No, that's fine, Mike.
Wow.
Just do it live, huh?
Actually, no, that won't be good for... Okay, good shit. Will she buy the remainder? Let us see.
Tig's like, I'm always disappointed. I'm in the BPL. You can edit Texas farting on a wooden chair out. Yeah, I can do that. But I'm not going to, Jeremy.
Try the
I'm going to put it in there, Jeremy. Actually, I'm going to turn it up, Jeremy. I'm going to turn up all the farts, Jeremy. Just for you, buddy.
She's not going to buy any shit, dude.
As much as I appreciate that your blind orphan dwarven-made chocolate is handmade and free trade, my complaint is that I have 2 pounds of wood shavings and a half pint of toenail clippings in my last purchase. I cannot recommend this product to anyone. 3 stars.
Yeah, 3 stars. Well, that's the thing, I understand some things are more appealing because of their imperfections, like a wooden desk made out of burl.
And I can understand not wanting to support horrible exploitative, practices.
Absolutely. When I buy my coffee, I spend extra and I buy the coffee that is, fair trade certified, so the guy growing the coffee beans is not getting fucked. Mm-hmm. And I also buy from independent, usually smaller roasters, so I'm making sure that I'm getting coffee made by somebody who has a passion for coffee. And I like that. But I hate when people just try to beat you over the head with, well, it's organic and free trade. And I'm like, yeah, but you're a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Or it's just not up to par.
Life is too short for shitty coffee.
Yeah.
These are some text facts.
But yeah, I'll record it and then I'll put it up the day after so you guys can watch it. We're going to be putting the actual Star Trek episodes on the BPL podcast for you guys to listen to once the editor is done working on that. He's been working
Puppet Master's been doing real good on them.
Yes.
And
so you guys can listen to those if you want to on the podcast. They'll be cleaned up a bit because we had a lot of requests from people who were like, I want to listen to it, but I don't want to get the YouTube app and all that stuff.
Yeah. And it's especially if you have limited bandwidth or you're in a place where you're driving. Like a lot of people who are on the road a lot want to just listen to these RPGs.
Yes.
And that's cool. So we're probably going to put those on the BPL podcast and we'll release them all in one big bunch. Mm-hmm. So Star Trek will come out and you'll see like the BPL podcast putting out like 3 podcasts a week until they're done. And that way, when you go on our podcast playlist, you'll see, oh, here's the whole block of Star Trek. Mm-hmm. And then it'll go back to the normal podcast.
Yep. We have a lot of podcasts that we recorded in the past month that are going to just be, they'll just appear in like after New Year's, and we're still going to be talking about stuff like it's November.
Yeah, we tend to
record a lot of them.
We're overachievers.
We have a lot. It's not the podcast. We don't record the podcasts just strictly for putting them online for other.
No, it's
we
usually
just have fun making them.
Yeah, and we also have fun also just talking about what ifs. Like what ifs are a lot of our energy where we're just like, well, what if blah. I have a few ideas for the next one we're gonna do.
Diggs is like, wow, podcasts aren't even topical when they come out, and then he links the podcast.
Yeah, that's Diggs. Like, who even listens to that? That was a good episode.
Yeah,
Frank was a natural on the podcast.
Oh, Frank's amazing.
Yes, people were like, did you like speed Frank up in post? And we were like, nope.
Frank drank an entire pot of black tea on his own, which was supposed to be for the group. And then he was basically like
God, look at that
Fry
axe.
from
That's
Futurama
edgy.
when he's drinking all that coffee for the entire episode. And he's like touching drops of rain. Like he was that fast.
Frank was flying beyond the realm of reality. He was flying beyond the veil of what was observable.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. We were a little worried, but he was fine. He was just kind of dancing a little bit.
It was good tea, Frank says. Frank's like, imagine just not watching YouTube as you drive. For legal reasons, that is a joke.
Yeah, that's Haslin's greatest contribution to the Black Pants Legion memes. Is for legal reasons that is a joke. That statement has become often repeated.
Yeah.
It hasn't coined that?
That's where I heard it from.
Yeah.
And that's obviously where you're going to believe you heard it first.
Yeah.
That's just how, that's the nature of things.
Like, see ya.
Yes, thank you for letting me stand in your rear room for no reason.
For 18 hours.
Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
We just we have one coming out where we had 7 people on the podcast at once.
That was really cool.
That was one hell of a setup to do in a house. Because me and Tex both have our own mixers. They're very cheap mixers, but they get the job done. We're using one right now for the courtesy flush. This allows us to have multiple microphones hooked up into one input, so you guys can hear all of us at once, and we can monitor our audio. Now the thing is, when we had 7 people over, this thing does not have that many inputs on it. So I grabbed Tex and mine, and then I looped them together and made one super mixer.
Yeah, it looked like Mike was on the control board for a nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
He was just over there moving toggles, and we're like, oh shit.
In the coming months, I'll actually get upgrades for audio, because a lot of this audio equipment was made for recording 1 or 2 people. we've been really abusing it. I buy a lot of cheap audio gear. So if you're ever wondering to know how to run a stream or what kind of audio equipment to get, it really depends on what you're doing. You don't have to go crazy and go buy this expensive super name brand stuff. I don't. I think the only microphones I buy that are name brand is Shure.
Dude.
Huh?
No, I know what those are. I just want the cash from them because I already have so much cash. These I'm gonna ID. Actually, the helmet I'm also gonna trade him. There we go. He'll just give me 103 coins. The shields, I'm going to give 1 to Virgil. I'm just waiting for him because sometimes that guy in his back room will spawn Mithril.
Is there anywhere else you can get Mithril?
Yeah, Caledon, I think Stillwater, I know the Wheel Clan, I think.
Why don't you go to those places instead of doing this stuff?
Actually,
this also makes a lot of money.
That's a good point.
Have plenty of money.
Super Mixer is exactly the prop I would use for the Death Star.
Yes.
If I was filming my own Star Wars, I would just spray paint it all black and make the knobs glowy. Like almost irradiated paint or whatever. And then yes, exactly, I would do that. Less than half people watching have upvoted. No, it's not, because then the Eye of Sauron over on YouTube will be on our channel. Next thing you know, half of it's missing because they're like, "Oh no!"
I had that happen.
Poop jokes.
I actually had that happen on a Tex Talks BattleTech episode. Half the views from it disappeared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they were like,
"Oh, I'm not talking about the views. I mean, half the videos. I don't care about the views."
Oh, well, that's what I thought was funny. I was like, how is this not throttling? And they were like, these were erroneous. And I'm like, well, where'd they come from? And they're like, that data is unavailable.
They don't like you.
No more questions.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not
Check the axe.
super popular people, but that's okay. That looks like the axe
axe
from Diablo 2, the barbarian axe. Actually,
It's really nice.
someone can use that.
Virgil can.
Somebody said, love the podcast. Don't care what the subject is. 10 out of 10 entertainment. Makes my commute through Detroit enjoyable when the new episode drops.
Awesome.
There we go. Yeah, this Virgil's sword is better. 5 to 10 plus 12.
Well, thank you for that, Wit.
And then crit fail plus 20. Not great, but crit effect plus 50. And magic power available 69.
That's
Nice.
right, Diggs. Everyone can highlight their message on Twitch because I don't care about the points. They're not even called points. Look at what they're called when you hover over them.
Is
Yeah.
he cool into being that one guy in the office that marks every email he sends you as high priority?
Yep.
Hey.
I've got one guy in my office that does exactly that. He just exclamation point high priority, and it'll be like
There's only 2 acceptable times those are only 2 acceptable times. The first one is when there's some kind of meltdown or some explosion or everyone has to evacuate. I get that. Second one, it's the prettiest cat you've ever seen.
yeah, like check this out.
Like urgent, and then it's a cat, and you're like, yeah, that's a good yeah, that's good. Thank you for that. Thank you for the update.
I love when in offices where someone sabotages someone else's email, You ever sign that where it'll do autocorrect? Someone will set up a really nasty autocorrect on someone's email, so it intentionally misspells words.
That's horrible. Why would you do that?
If someone's a real bad dick, it's worth it. So
I feel like there's probably a better way to deal with that.
No. See,
I'm not joining AdSense. Don't worry.
If you make it to where it's really funny, you can make it replace the word petty with pretty. That's usually pretty good. So someone will be like, I'm tired of this petty disagreement, and it'll be like, pretty disagreement.
Synth Weasel, good luck with the Taco Bell. Honestly, if you can still get Taco Bell, I think that's a fun Monday night. A lot of people look at that as like depressing. I'm like, nah, if you can get a nice, good Taco Bell, that's a good Monday night.
Nice, good, and Taco Bell in the same sentence.
What is
wow.
What is the best item on the Taco Bell menu?
Aside from weed,
Bell, like, what did you say?
What? You gotta go to Cleveland, man.
I've been to Cleveland.
Yeah, you gotta go to that Taco Bell.
Come to Cleveland.
Come to Brazil. Come to Brazil. Come to Brazil.
I just like regular hard tacos. I don't want anything fancy on them.
So you're a volume eater at Taco Bell.
You know it.
You're like, give me them 40.
I get 40 hard tacos and I'll eat like 20 of them and immediately start throwing up and be like, all right, time for the other 20.
When did Stagger get in here?
Oh no.
Where is he?
No, I'm saying that sounds like the Stagger thing.
Oh. Taco Bell equals cheap and fast. That's why. You got to make concessions sometimes. Yep. Go, please punch Mike. There you go. He punched me.
That's worth $5.
Yeah.
No, it's all. They're.
You gotta fucking pay that direct though, and not through Twitch. Daddy Bezos will take his cut.
That's how it be.
Our HR marks all their emails as urgent. I especially wanted to know about the potluck that the team in the opposite of the country is hosting. Yeah, I completely understand.
Potlucks are interesting, especially in offices, because you realize how poorly people live.
Our Wisconsin branch is having a potluck, and it goes to everyone. You're like, cool.
You're like, I'll be there.
I'll be right there.
Sign the RSVP. RSVP, count me in.
Can I get the company card?
Yeah, count me in.
Yeah.
I love the mandatory training that you have to go through at several of these companies. I love the ones where they're like, don't share your password with anybody. And I'm like, how dare you? I write it on my forehead, and then I walk around, and I'm like, hey, guess what this is? And they're like, is that a password? And I'm like, yeah.
I always like the ones where it's like super serious, and it's like, Billy left his computer unlocked to surf and see his information. And then she accidentally blabbed about it at Starbucks or World of Warcraft, a game she plays online. Dog sewn up. Thank you for the courtesy. Yeah. That was literally one of the funniest things. Is like in it, they're like, yeah, I was playing my World of Warcraft and I saw that he was hanging out with somebody else. It was weird, and it was like, come on. That's like whoever made these like corporate videos was trying really hard.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Greetings, fellow gamers. It is I.
Tell me about your
Shadow
company.
Legends.
What is your company's biggest secret, everybody? I'll start. Mine is that we are not important. Don't care.
Mine is we are not the Chinese government.
Exactly.
Sigh.
I remember EVE Online when we would broadside the Chinese fleets. Some guy in our group would just spam chat or open private convos with them and just drop that huge block of text that was Tiananmen Square and all this.
1989, the anti-rightist struggle, the Great Leap Forward.
Yeah, it has all that shit in there, and they would start disconnecting. He's like, "Don't worry, boys, I'm on E-War." he'd be eve-mailing people on the opposite side and just send that stuff out there, and they would disconnect.
It's like the spell of abjuration.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Well, yes, I am implying that the PCC are demons. How did you guess?
Dracano these? Thank you for the sub.
All right, I think we're at a good ending point for the evening.
And Mecca was talking about she misses church potlucks. You know, I wasn't much of a church kid. I went a lot, but I wasn't really into it. I was having way too much fun. But I really enjoy the potlucks that they'd have. They'd always bring some really nice food. You'd get these like little paper plates, and you'd all sit around. For me, it would be in the grass, you know, and I was allergic to it. Tax collector. It was nice. Thank you, Doggons Up.
Good stuff.
The dogs one up.
I am gonna find Mithril next time around.
By not cheating the game?
It's not cheating the game.
Yeah, it's an exploit.
Sure it's not. Nobody has ever corrected it.
Giga said, in drafting school.
It's almost like it's because when you released a game back in these days, it was out there. There was no day zero patch.
Yeah, but all the fan patches haven't made it go away.
Well, yeah, because they want... Well, fair enough.
Giga says, in drafting school, you could never leave your computer unlocked because people would draw a penis on your drawing and freeze it so it could only show up after it's printed.
Nice. Or do the thing for older monitors where if you leave an image up long enough, when you turn off the screen, that image still has a trace there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dick's is sitting there throwing that shit out there. He's like, text exploits every game.
Well...
You know, there's a whole channel about that. It's called the Spiffing
Werewolf.
Brit. Seems to work for him.
Well, I mean, and I'm also I should get off my high horse considering I literally cheated in a bunch of XP for Bloodlines.
You cheated your ass off in Bloodlines.
We weren't gonna say anything, Goat.
It's okay.
Look at the camera now.
I have no shame about it.
Yeah.
I've been on camera. Fuck.
It's okay. You got comfy.
No, but I don't want to fucking have to backtrack for shit.
No, it's okay. We're not. We just thought it was funny where it was like, I gotta sneak past this guy. We're like, no, you can wait. And you're just like, no, I'm just gonna give myself 5 stealth. And we're like, whoa.
The stealth mechanics for that game are garbage. I'm sorry, but nobody plays Bloodlines for the mechanics.
Goat is completely shameless in general. GoFlex says.
Well, you know,
complete stranger on the internet you don't know.
Yeah, well, you know, Brazilian.
It's great.
Come to Brazil.
That's kind of what we do.
Tex is looking over at me like I should go ahead and start ending this up, right? Yeah, he's doing that thing. All right, he's giving me the Steve Jobs chin. I'll change it over.
Steve Jobs chin.
Steve Jobs chin.
Yeah, where you do the thing with your fingers.
That
Little.
No, I think I had something in my beard. That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, you probably the leftover turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Texas, I know you guys probably assume this, but Texas has quite a large beard. It's very well groomed, though.
He just trimmed it. It used to be really fucking big.
For a trimmed beard, yes. Yeah. Kobold has a giant beard.
Yeah, Kobold looks like he's crawled out of a hole from like 1780 in Appalachia, which is...
Yeah, he's got a very Appalachian beard.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking fantasy dwarf, too.
Yes. But yeah, we'll be back again on Wednesday where we'll watch Goat cheat. I mean, we'll watch Goat.
I will cheat. I don't give a fuck.
We'll watch Goat play more Bloodlines.
Any percent Bloodlines.
Any percent.
Oh no! If we got fucking Carl to run that, he could speed run that.
At some point, we will also this Friday actually we'll have our last Shadowrun game. Well, at least the beginning of the last one. Depends on how long the session goes.
Yeah.
But it'll be the last one for the end of the Shadowrun season, and then after that, we'll switch it to something else. Tomorrow evening, I'm running the test game for Star Trek because I've changed the system. I mentioned this before, but I switched Star Trek's 2D20 system to Genesis, and it has been quite a journey. And I believe I may have finally completed that journey. We're going to find out tomorrow.
Are you saying it's been a long road?
It's been a long road getting there from here, let me just tell you. Anyway, yeah. We'll be testing out tomorrow. It won't be on a stream or anything. It's just 4 of us messing around to see if we can get the system working right in terms of mechanics. But it should be a lot better. I like it. It makes more sense. The stats will make more sense, and the players won't be just immediately like, I have reason, and now I can immediately do any science.
And medicine.
And medicine and engineering. It's like, okay, thanks for I'm sure I'm playing it wrong, but I'm playing it in a way that's actually fun.
You're playing it fun. You're playing it right.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Anyway.
You think I'm fucking doing all the mechanics for Shadowrun? Hell no.
Yeah, Shadow, especially considering how much you actually do. I actually am kind of surprised that you're holding back. It's pretty incredible.
4E is a very bloated edition.
But yeah, Saturday we'll record Star Trek, and then I'm going to try to get that up on Sunday. So if you wanted to watch the movie campaign of Star Trek, that'll be up on our YouTube channel. I'll remind you on Friday.
Cool.
But yeah. That's pretty much it for this evening. You guys stay safe out there. Enjoy your Monday evening if you can. And we'll see you on Wednesday for the next Courtesy Flush. So until then, you guys take care. And yeah, that's... I don't know how to end the stream. The sound's not on. There we go. I'm great at this. Take care.